Welcome back to my piano lessons. If you're just joining us, this is Piano Lesson with Godfrey Chemila, where we teach you how to play the piano from a beginner down to an advanced player. So far we've done videos on the basics. That's the identification of keys, sofa notations, the right fingering for the sofa notations, which is the major scale. Then today we'll be treating chords, but we have not all the chords actually. We're treating triad chords. So what is this triad? Triad, from the word triad. Tri means three. So what it simply means is three notes chord. Triad means three notes chords. That means it's a chord made up of what? Three notes. And in music, we majorly have four types of triads. We have four types of triads. We have the major triad chord, the minor, or the minor chord is a type of triad, the diminished and augmented, the major chord, the minor chord, the diminished, and the augmented. So what are all these chords all about? In today's video, we're talking majorly on we'll be focusing more on the major chord, though we'll just touch a bit of minor, diminished, and augmented. Maybe in our next video we'll talk more about them. So how do we find this major chord that we're talking about? This major chord has a formula, or will I say has a pattern, yet, and you can play a major chord in all the 12 keys. Let's start with C. So for C, for the major chord, the pattern, if you want to find the major chord of C, already that C now is known as the root notes. The root note is the key that you want to find the chord on. So since you want to find the major chord of C, C is going to be the what? The root notes. So from C, we're going to do what we call skip, hits, skip, hits. Skip, hits. What do I mean? Since I'm holding the root notes, we know C sharp is the next key. After C sharp is D. After D is E flat. So that's how it goes. So we're going to skip. That's we skip the first, skip the second, skip the third. Then we hit the fourth. Then we skip again. Skip, hit. So we're going to skip 3 times and hit, and skip 2 times and hit. So since this is C, the root notes, let's find the major chord of C. Skip 3 times. 1, skip 1, 2, 3. Then we hit. Okay. Then we'll now skip 2 times. Skip, and hit. So this is C major chord. What am I holding? This is C, E, and what? G. C, E, G is the major chord of what? Key C. Okay. Now let's try this. Let's use this formula, because this video we are focusing more on the major keys. In the next video, we'll talk about minor and the rest. So let's find the major chord. The major chord of all the 12 keys. We've already found C, which is skip, hits. Skip, hits, which is C, E, G. So going to C sharp with the same formula. Since we are looking for the major chord of C sharp, that means C sharp is going to be the root note. So since this is the root note, we do 3 skip. We skip 1, skip 2, skip 3, we hit. Then we skip 2 times. Skip, hit. So what I'm holding here is what? The major chord for what? C sharp. This is C sharp major chord, or it's called it C sharp major triad, because it's made up of 3 notes: C sharp, F, and G sharp. C sharp, F, and G sharp. So this is the major chord of C sharp, sorry. This is the major chord of C sharp. Let's go to D. We're going to be faster this time because we already know the formula, so we'll make this video shorter. So D now, this D is going to be the root notes. We're going to skip 3 times. Skip, hit. Then we skip 2 times. Skip, then we hit. So this is D major chord. What note am I holding? I'm holding the D, F sharp, and what? A. D, F sharp, and A. This is the D major chord, or D major triad, because it has only just 3 notes. E flat. E flat. We're going to this E flat is now the root note, right? Then we're going to skip 3 times. Skip, skip, hit. Sorry, skip, 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 hit. Skip, skip, skip. Then we hit. Then we skip how many times again? 2 times. Skip, skip, and hit. So this is E flat major chord, or major triad. So what am I holding? I'm holding E flat, G, and what? B flat. E flat, G, and what? B flat. So this is E flat major. Then E is automatically the root notes. We skip 3, skip, 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 hit. We're going to skip 2 times, skip, skip, and hit. So this is the major chord for key E. This is E major chord, or E major triad, because it has 3 notes. So what notes am I holding? I'm holding E, G sharp, and B. E, G sharp, and B. This is E major chord. F. With the formula skip, 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 hit, skip, 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 hit. We're going to skip 3 times. 1, skip, 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 we hit. We're going to skip, then we skip 2 times. Skip, skip, and what? Hit. So with this is F major chord. This is what? F major chord. What am I holding? The notes I'm holding here is F, A, and what? C. F, A, C. F major chord, or major triads. F sharp. F sharp. We're going to skip 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then we hit. Then we skip 2 times. 1, 2, and we hit. So what am I holding? This is F sharp major chord, or major triads, which we know triads are chords with 3 notes. So what notes am I holding? This is F sharp, B flat, and C sharp. F sharp major chord. Or G, as we all know, is skip, 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 hit, skip, skip, hit. So from G, we're going to skip, skip, skip. Then we hit this. Then we skip, skip, and what? Hit. Okay. So this is G major chord. What am I holding? G, B, and D. So this is G major chord, or G major triad. G sharp, skip, 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 hit, skip, skip, hit. So we're skipping, skip, skip, hit, skip, skip, and what? Hit. So this is G sharp major chord. What am I holding? G sharp, C, and E flat. This is G sharp major chord. A. We skip, 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 hits. Then we skip, skip, and hits. So this is A major chord, or A major triad. So what am I holding? This is A here, C sharp, and D. A major chord. B flat, being the root notes. We skip, 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 and hit. Then we skip 2 times. Skip, skip, and hit. So this is B flat major chord. What am I holding? This is B flat, D, and F. And the last B. We skip, 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 and hit. Then we skip, skip, and hit. This is B major chord. So what am I holding? B, E flat, and F sharp. So this is B major chord. So with this formula now, or with this pattern, we've found the major chord of all the 12 keys. Now if you notice something about what I've been playing here, if you notice, the chord sounds very happy. Major chord, what we used to know major chord, or what differentiates major chord from other chords is that major chord sounds very, well, let's say, satisfying and very happy, unlike the minor chord and the diminished chord. You get? Okay, let's see. Okay, this is C. Now, if you listen to this, it sounds a bit sad, unlike the major that sounds very happy, like it sounds very happy and satisfying. So with that, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do what to hit the subscribe button, leave us a thumbs up, and drop your comments. And also follow me on Facebook at Godfrey Chemila. Thank you so much.